Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. This is Kathy, and I have another card today using the Scent-sational stamp set from Pink and Main. I just could not resist coloring up another one of these super cute little skunks. I stamped the skunk and a couple of ladybugs from this set onto a piece of 80-pound Nina Solar White cardstock, and I used My Favorite Things Extreme Black Hybrid ink. So I kind of zipped through the coloring pretty fast in this video because I used the same colors and did the same coloring technique as I did in the previous video. And I will be sure to link to that video at the end of this video. So while I'm finishing up the coloring on this super cute little guy, I will go ahead and play some music for you, and then I will be back. After I had finished up the coloring, I had die cut the word birthday, which is a happy birthday die, which is also from Pink and Main. I die cut it 3 times from black and 1 time from teal, and I stacked up the black die cuts just using liquid glue. And again, after I put glue on the back of my die cuts, I kind of tap off the excess glue on a scratch piece of paper. After I adhered only 2 of the black birthday die cuts together, I adhered the teal on top of those 2 just to stack it up a little bit. But when I did put the teal on top of the black, I offset it a little bit so that there would be a tiny little black shadow behind that. Next, it was just a matter of putting the card together. I die cut a piece of teal cardstock using a scalloped rectangle from My Favorite Things, as well as a regular stitched rectangle from some yellow and white gingham cardstock. I adhered those together and put them on the front of a top folding A2 size white note card. Next, I adhered the birthday die cut down, and for that, again, I just used liquid glue. And then I had cut out the little skunk and the ladybugs using the coordinating dies and popped them up using a little bit of foam tape. And then for the dot over the eye, I decided, instead of using the little dot from the die cut, to use a ladybug instead. And the dot of an eye, by the way, is called a tittle, which I actually learned here on YouTube. Anyway, I had stamped the word happy, and I can't really remember what stamp set I used, but I stamped it onto a piece of black cardstock and embossed it with white embossing powder. I trimmed that down and then just adhered that on top of the birthday, and I decided that it needed one more little ladybug. So off screen, I just stamped a few more, colored them up, cut them out, and added one tiny little ladybug up in the top left corner. And then I used a fine tip black pen to draw like a little ladybug trail below the one up in the corner. The final touch was to add a little bit of sparkle with my Wink of Stella glitter pen. That finishes up my card for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, I'd love it if you would. And don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified every time a new video is posted. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.